Greetings, bless you all. So the purpose of this video is to help you enter into Samadhi. And Samadhi is meditation, but it is a peace, a bliss that is not found in this outside world. It is found in your inner world. So in order to get there, you have to use techniques such as meditation, but then there's also a component of service to others. So your inner world is meditation and connection to your higher self, and your outer world is service to others, acts of unconditional love and kindness towards others. And basically, you're seeking, and then your higher self sees this vibration of unconditional love and service to others and seeking, and meets you. And when those 2 points connect, that is Samadhi. So basically the purpose of this video is to provide techniques to help you enter into Samadhi. Some background, a disclaimer. I first connected with my higher self in 2009, and I felt unconditional love and bliss that I never felt before. And this was from my inner world. It had nothing to do with my outside world. But this strengthened my inner world so that I was able to go out into service to others and perform acts of unconditional love towards others after loving myself deeply, going through shadow work, and then I was able to move into loving others from there. So first of all, you have to work on your inner self. Cleanse your fears, cleanse any judgments you have, cleanse anxieties, worries. And this is a lot of shadow work where you look at your beliefs, your patterns in your thinking and say, does this really apply to the present moment? And most likely it doesn't. It applies to times when you grew up as a child where you picked up words or behaviors from parents, from siblings, from educators, teachers in the education system, from other children, from other adults, and all these things are basically barriers that block you from the purity of your higher self. So the purity of your higher self is open through intense seeking. To find your higher self is open through intense seeking of the higher self. And this is done in meditation. And then also to reflect your higher self in actions that manifest on earth. So in 2009, my heart opened and I first connected with my higher self. And this was amazing unconditional love and bliss that I never felt before. And this was after all that shadow work and working on myself, forgiving others. And this unlocks your heart. And I felt this unconditional love and bliss, and temporarily those barriers of the body, physical body, emotional, astral body, mental body, which is the mind, were temporarily freed. And I had a connection with spirit, which is outside of all that. So spirit is basically the extent of your aura. And then as form condenses, you have the mind and your thoughts, then your emotions, which is the astral body, and then you have your physical body. So basically, I wanted to get that back, and I didn't know how to do that. So I meditated for guidance, and my higher self was there in meditation to give me guidance. And basically, service to others was that guidance. So through at least 13 years of service to others is how I was able to go from that first stage of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, which is Samadhi that happens spontaneously through your seeking and the grace of God, and I wanted to enter Sahaja Samadhi, which many of the sages and enlightened masters have entered. And this is also through the grace of God, but this is through intense seeking on the human side. The goal is to elevate your vibration to the higher self level. And then the higher self matches you, which is your spirit, matches you. And as you purify those barriers through raising your vibration, the higher self is able to match you, and then samadhi happens. And that is when the higher always cleanses lower. So higher vibrations cleanse the mind, cleanse the emotions, and cleanse the physical body. And this is done over a period of time. Like I said, for me, it took at least 13 years of service to others, offering attunements, offering healing sessions, having the City Shambhala website available, and posting wisdom and insight, and basically 13 years it took, in addition to actions that I did when I wasn't online, to be loving kindness towards others. And so the goal of this is to enter into samadhi. So we want to move you first into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, and then Sahaja Samadhi comes after. But like I said, Sahaja Samadhi comes after meditating regularly and service to others over a consistent period of time, so that your vibration is high enough of loving kindness in order for the higher self to say, okay, you've achieved 51% service to others. You are now entering Sahaja Samadhi, and that's the grace of God that comes to you. So let's go ahead and practice this technique of entering into Nirvikalpa Samadhi and Satori, which is also similar. You want to get a flash of samadhi, and then after that you move into Sahaja Samadhi through service to others. And everyone's path is different, so it may have taken me 13 years, it may take you 1 or 2 years. It all depends on how old your soul is when you incarnate in this physical body. Perhaps you are a master from a previous life, or from a higher evolution. You came from a higher dimension and then came down as an avatar or something. Then you'll have a quicker awakening process. But this is a technique that worked for me. So let's begin. So the first thing to do is, you probably are thinking about everything going on, what's happening in the world, what's going on in your relationships. You want to silence that. So what I recommend is, there's a mudra, this mudra right here, where you put your finger and your thumb together. This completely grounds you. So this, I think it's called the Gaja mudra or something. But anyway, it's like this. And this completely grounds you. And this brings you into the present moment. And the present moment is one of the ways of entering. It is the way of entering into samadhi. Acts of loving kindness, which is service to others, that's outer work. And then staying in the present moment only. So remove the past. I like to say forgive the past. Just forgive yourself and others in the past completely, in every situation in your life. And then also trust the future. So pray, do whatever you can that makes you feel good about the future. Pray, and then stay always in the centered moment. And this is where all creation happens. So use this mudra, and this starts grounding you. And then what you do is you focus on your breath. So close your eyes. Breathe in for 7 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Breathe out for 7 seconds. Breathe in for 7 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Breathe out for 7 seconds. Just keep doing that. The goal is to focus on your breath. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus your awareness on your breath. You are in the present moment only, and you're focused on your breath. Now, with your eyes closed, you may see colors. Just ignore the colors. You may see images or faces. Ignore the images or faces. Those are imprints from your subconscious mind and other sources. They have no bearing on your awareness. Your awareness is not focused on the mind. You are forgiven. You forgive yourself and you forgive others. All those in your life. All are forgiven with the violet flame. Focus your awareness on a ball of light that you see with your eyes closed. This awareness is your higher self. Place your hand, one hand over your heart, and the other hand is in the mudra. You feel love in your heart. Feel that love grow in your heart and stay focused on your higher self. You can say to yourself, I love you. I love you unconditionally. I accept you unconditionally. You are loving and accepting yourself unconditionally. Focus on your breathing. In, hold, out. And you can do 7 seconds, you can do less than that, whatever calms you down. Your breath calms you down. You're in the present moment only. There is no past, there is no future, there is only now. Feel your heart getting warmer. Feel the unconditional love of spirit. Focus your inner awareness on a ball of light, and that ball of light grows and grows and grows. I am not the body. Repeat after me. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thoughts. I am not the mind. I am loving the awareness. I am spirit manifest now. I am that I am. Unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I commit myself to unconditional love. Nothing else matters. I am spirit. I am one with the universe. I am one with God, Source, all that is. Visualize that ball of light getting larger and larger. Ignore all colors, ignore all images. They don't matter. Not this, not that. It does not matter. Only spirit matters. Feel the love and light. Visualize your higher self giving you a hug, an embrace. You are one. You are one with spirit. There is only silence. There's only stillness. I am that I am. All that is. I am one with all of creation and God, Source, all that is. I am love and light. I am unconditional love. Feel the peace. Feel the peace of unconditional love. You can do this regularly. Just relax yourself. Awareness is only focused on spirit, nothing else. Love and spirit. So that's a technique to enter into Samadhi. You just have to listen to your inner guidance, your inner self, your inner love. And this breaks your awareness out of the physical body, out of the emotional astral body, out of the mental body. You're free of the mind. You are loving awareness, spirit itself, consciousness itself. And only peace exists. Eventually, through regular meditation techniques, you will eventually break out of these barriers and manifest your higher self on earth. You will enter into Sahaja Samadhi, which is ongoing Samadhi and peace that never ends. This is entering into the kingdom. This is an eternal life or enlightenment. This is oneness with your higher self. God bless you all. I love you all. Namaste.